The book Theory of Quantum Gravity presents three new scientific theories in the field of astronomy and astrophysics. 1. The theory of quantum gravity and its manifestations in the universe. 2. A new theory of the effects on the physical matter of the universe by objects called black holes. 3. The general theory of the effects of dark voids, dark energy and dark matter on the physical objects of the material part of the universe. Mankind has always been interested in exploring what has existed and exists beyond the Earth, the solar system, where our planet is located, and the observable part of the universe. We have had and still have some technical capabilities to explore them. These are improving with each new generation. We can see asteroids, stars, planets, galaxies. We can calculate distances between space objects, their sizes, and even calculate their masses. But we can only do all this because we can see them, which is why we are absolutely sure they belong to the material world. What we cannot do, though, is confidently include these so-called black holes as part of the universe to the material world. As such, it is impossible to see a black hole in outer space. Its presence can be guessed solely based on observations of objects in the universe, which at some point begin to behave differently than is inherent to them. Black holes are usually colossal in nature, and this attribute is used to estimate their mass, typically several hundred, thousands and even millions of masses of suns, thus endowing them with the same properties as objects of the material world. To date, it is believed that black holes in the universe have huge masses, although it is officially recognized that the nature of dark matter and its composition are currently unknown. The detection of dark matter particles is impossible due to the fact that they do not participate in electromagnetic interaction. So why would an object, which can be determined solely on the basis of changed behavior of material objects around it, be also grouped as part of the physical world? If we understand that black holes have no relation to the material world since they are not visible at the physical level and it is impossible to detect any of its particles, then we can theorize that they may have no mass at all. The same mass, which is a characteristic of every object of the visible physical world. The effect on material objects, when the black hole appears nearby, indicates the presence of gravity in the latter. Gravity so powerful that under the influence of this gravitational field in the accretion zone, objects of the material world instantly change and simply disintegrate, passing from visible to invisible dark matter. They disintegrate, not fall through and not drawn into the black hole as commonly thought. It is currently believed that gravity is created solely by the mass of an object. In the physical world this is indeed true, and the general theory of relativity confirms it. Due to the presence of gravity in the objects in question, called black holes, they, despite the lack of evidence in belonging to matter, were automatically attributed to the presence of mass. This is incorrect, as gravitation around these objects occurs in a completely different way, not because of mass, as it is explained and proven by the general theory of relativity for the physical world, but because of the time and space changed in a particular place by this dark void, in modern terminology, black hole, which, under certain conditions and interactions, create a different kind of gravity, quantum gravity. To create this powerful gravity, quantum gravity, mass is not needed. People, seeing the disappearance of real physical objects located in the zone of influence of black holes, assume that those objects are drawn into black holes and disappear there. That's why they named them according to their ideas about them. Black, because they are not visible in the dark cosmic space, and holes, because in them, allegedly, matter disappears. But these objects of the universe cannot be called so, because they do not draw matter into themselves, but destroy it in this material world by the quantum gravitational field created around them at the moment when matter is in the accretion zone. It is more apt to name these objects of the universe dark voids rather than black holes, because 2,000 years ago Democritus suggested that the universe consists of atoms and emptiness. In this context, dark voids, dark matter and dark energies should be taken as unknown and unexplored. According to the WMAP data provided, known to date, these voids make up almost the entire universe, 74% dark energy and 22% dark matter, making a total of 96%. Our visible material world makes up 0.4%, less than 1% of the total composition of the universe. In this presented theory, all dark voids of the immaterial world, which are dark matter and dark energy of the universe, have no mass, as they do not belong to the material world. In the zones of dark matter and dark energy, completely different laws operate and no formulas of our physical world can be applied to them. All mathematical calculations and formulas can be made and applied exclusively in relation to our three-dimensional world. But the formula describing the impact of dark energy and dark matter on visible objects of the material world can be presented as the impact of dark voids on objects of the material world triggers processes that are visible, can be recorded and, accordingly, can be reflected in formulas. Is there a probability of appearance of the object called black hole in our solar system? Yes. Based on the presented theory, the object of the dark void, called black hole, can appear and be in absolutely any place of our visible material universe. It is not permanently in the same place and affects the objects of the material world locally. This statement refers exclusively to those objects of dark voids, black holes, that annihilate matter. How, when, and where the black hole appeared in the solar system you can read in the book Theory of Quantum Gravity. This video featured excerpts from the book The Theory of Quantum Gravity by author Alina Ilinska.